what's up, Gunplum modelers? This is Strider Prime, bringing you a new edition of Gundam Customs. And today, I'm going to build this kit. The 1/44 scale, real grade, the Gundam Base Limited RX-78-2 Gundam version 2.0, the Gundam Base colors from the Mobile Suit Gundam animated series. So, I have never built the real grade RX-78-2. Even when the real grades were coming out a long time ago, never bothered to buy the real grade version. Don't know why I didn't. But I guess because I was so sick and tired of seeing an RX-72 over and over and over and over and over back then, that I said to myself, you know what, I'm gonna skip this, and rightly so. Built the Zaku, Char Zaku. I still have it in storage. Never painted it, of course. And as years pass, I always keep seeing the RX-72 real grade going down in price. I think at one point I even saw it down to like $15. Tempting, but I said to myself, nah, I'll never get around to it. And then, of course, last year, or the year before, I think it was that, we were blessed with the 2.0, because clearly the 2.0 fixed all the issues that the original real grade RX-72 had. Something that I was not aware of, but after reviewing how it was designed and all, it was not a stable kit at the time, I'm glad that I never bought it. Granted, some people will say, no, you should have gotten it to get the experience of it. You could have figured out a way to fix it up a bit. And even though I built a few real grades after that and painted it, the original real grade version was the one that I said I should have gotten it. But when the 2.0 came out, okay. I didn't jump through hoops to get that kit, even though I could have gotten it from, like, Gundam Planet or anything, or, Hobby Japan, or any other stores, because they were, like, all over the place. Even, I think I saw it in Barnes & Noble. And then last year, we had the Gundam Base events happening in the US. And lo and behold, this kit, among other kits, popped up at the American Dream mall. That was literally about a few minutes away from my house. And I said, "You're kidding me? That there's going to be a Gundam event near me? What planet I'm in right now?" So yeah, I remember going to that show. I did a couple of videos there. You guys have enjoyed my videos from last year. That was it was pretty fun. And I picked this up. Not only did I pick that up, I picked up other things. The Ultron high grade kit and the Aerial Master Grade SD, which I still see to my left, and of course the Horror Ball. I gotta give it a shout out to the Horror Ball. But the RX-72 is one kit that I said, you know what? I could get the new real grade, but I want to get, since it's this color, let me get it. And I think I'm going to build it now. Now, here is a funny story before we begin unboxing. So I started making, non-Gundam based or non-Bandai kits based off based off Gundam. And I did purchase the Fat Cat kit, which was 1/100 scale, and I heard a lot of amazing things about it. Unfortunately, it never arrived. I tried to get my money back and all that stuff, but it was gone. I don't know what happened. I spent like many days trying to figure out what to do or see how I can get it. The end result was, it's gone. I lost it. Fine. I'll build this guy. I really will. And I do like the color scheme of this. The obviously it's a white and grayish tone with like a soft purplish blue tone, and the medium blue, like a more like a maybe navy, like a light navy color. Yeah, this was a lot. It was I forget. I think it was maybe $35 or $30. I forgot how much it was. And it has all the gimmicks here that you see. I was going to get the expansion set where you can turn it into the G3, but you get like an extra bazooka. I don't think this kit has. Oh yeah, it does have the bazooka. I wish I had the 2 bazookas, because I'd like to put the 2 bazookas on this. So yeah, this is going to be my first time building the 2.0 RX-78-2 real grade, and I will definitely paint it in this colors. It's a shame, and you know, on a side note, maybe I should say this, because I thought we're going to get an announcement like this, but I'm just going to go into my X account, because I did post this on my X account here. So Toshimufi Suzuki, the Japanese businessman who helped build the 7-Eleven franchise for all over the world, passed away about over a week ago, and he was 93. And it would have been nice if maybe they'll do it, maybe not. It would be nice to see a 7-Eleven version of the RX-78-2 Real Grade 2.0. Maybe they're working on it. I don't know. Be cool to see that. So, let us pop open this box and see what we have to work with here. I see a clear base 10. I don't know if it came with the kit. We'll find out soon enough. There were a lot of Gundam exclusive that day. This was the only thing that caught my attention. And I don't know if we're going to be getting another Gundam Base event this year. There has been talk of some other new event, but nothing that's concrete. Alright, what we got here? We got ourselves clearly that's the bazooka, parts of the leg, beam saber, the B fin. We have stickers, not water slide decals, but stickers. Here's the light blue tone. Like I said, the bluish, purplish type thing. We have the navy blue. This looks like Titan's Blue 2. No, sorry. Yeah, Titan's Blue 2. Because Titan's Blue 1 is a darker tone. This one's the bluish tone. Alright. Okay. We have two beam saber effect parts there. We have the parts of the bazooka and the beam rifle. We have some, that's probably the torso right there. Backpack. Skirt armor right there. See the leg parts and joints. Here's the joint there. Parts of the front armor. There's the plating right there for the skirts. This must be for the arms, because I think this is for the legs. That's arms too, right there. Part of the feet assembly. Oh, that's very nice. Shield, the head, face mask, a clear part here, the chin part. So this must have been the parts with the red. If this was the original RX-78-2, these are red. All these were red parts. But I kind of like this one. Yeah. We have a grayish tone, so that's a different tone than the other one. Or maybe that was white and didn't see it properly. But we have grayish tones here. Can't tell what that could be. I know that's shoulder parts right there. And then we have the parts of the inner frame inside. That's what the part of the leg, part of the shield. You know what? But I'm not noticing, and maybe I didn't see it. Parts to make the core fighter. Was the core fighter introduced in the original? I don't know. You know what? I'm not seeing it here. This is how much I know about this kit. Absolutely nothing. To me, it was like a regular, you know, real grade RX-72, but modified, kind of almost similar to that of the 3.0, but it's not. Yeah, I'm not seeing nothing that represents the core fighter. Again, I must be not seeing this, but we're going to review the manual. Alright, so we have this detail sheet here, the marking, location. If you want to use the Gundam Base stickers, that's fine, but they must be water slide decals if you want to do water slide on this. And I think getting the water slide decals for the 2.0 may not be a good idea, because those are different. After seeing it visually, I'm coming under the distinct impression that the color tones are a little different. So you may look a little weird on this kit if you use the water slide version of the 2.0 real grade RX-72. Alright, so we have the 2.0 here. There we go. Let's look at the manual. These are all new parts, so I don't see no X's anywhere unless there's a double that I'm not seeing. Okay, we're going to begin with the torso right there. Oh yeah, there is the core fighter. So there it is. Okay. Maybe the parts are so small I didn't even see that. Yeah, there's the core fighter. Okay. Assembly of the chest. We have the head unit right there. The assembly of the backpack. Very nice. And then it segs into the waist unit, followed by how to connect it to the waist and the torso. Then you have the arms assembly. Okay, the shoulders. Here it is in color, how the original kit looks. Gives you examples like unpainted kit, what it looks like when it's panel lined, what it looks like when it's weathered. Okay. And then we have the assembly of the feet, and then the legs, and then assembly of the weaponry, the bazooka, the beam rifle, the shield, how to place it on the kit, what parts to use. I didn't notice it. There are probably parts forming hand, so you can hook up, you know, which to which. And the beam saber effect right there. And then how to position and how to do the unique poses. This kit does not have the 4 missile launcher, grenade launcher that goes under the beam rifle. I didn't see it. how to put the beam stabilizer on the actual shield itself. And then finally, the location of the decals, where you want to put them, followed by the very, very infamous color guide. Alright, let me pull out the colors for this kit. Give me a moment.